Hello everyone, my name is James, welcome to Gosport Railworks, and today we'll be working on the layout Minstowe Road again. However, we'll be working away from the actual layout and working on the third piece of the layout itself, which is my haphazardly done signal box, so I can control the signals via a cable, which I've done here. But yeah, I think actually I'll zoom out a little bit just so you can see a bit better. But yes, I've made this so I can basically practice with point motors and all that lot while I'm making the layout. And yeah, this has served its course for now, but I figured I can now make it a bit more, I can say a bit more prettier and a bit more, longer lasting than this piece of cardboard. So yeah, also hiding all that really. Yes, first things first is, well, really what did I actually plan on doing with this? I could just get a, well, my first original plan was get something like a lunchbox, drill some holes into it and, make that up, but yeah, that didn't work all that well. That's what I did before, making cardboard. Then I had the idea I could 3D print it, because my brother's got a 3D printer and it's set up over there at the moment. But yeah, that would actually take a fair bit of time to print off, and it would be actually, well, the main cost would be that it takes about several hours worth of printing. But I have thought of a compromise, which is get something pre-built and then get a 3D printed top added to it. This is a so if you're wondering, this is a cosmetics little drawer thingy. I got it off Amazon. It didn't cost me all that much, and it's pretty much the right size. If you want to do this yourself, and if you actually got a 3D printer, one thing which you should get yourself is a electronic digital caliper, which just about to see there. It has a resolution of 0.1 millimeters, so it's quite useful. Not only for making this, just turned it on accidentally, but you can use it for actually make models. But anyway. What do I plan on doing with this? One of the things that I was thinking of doing was painting it, because I didn't really want people to see all this wiring, which I really should have done better. But my opinion is it will just look nicer, and I will obviously try to paint the top. Let's see. One thing which I did have to consider is the size of the printing volume, which I think it's an end of 3. I think that's about 15 centimeters, which this is only just over 15 centimeters. I actually think it's a bit bigger, but it should print it off just about fine, hopefully, he says. Anyway, I'll now cut to where I'm showing you I would say time lapse, but basically me building the thing in SketchUp. So here we go. Alright, here we are. This is in SketchUp. I'm only doing slide saves for this because I don't actually have any capture program. Well, I did have one on my computer, but don't have one anymore, so this will have to do. Yes, I started with a well, would say it's a block, but it's more like a flat rectangle of, well, 152 by 61 millimeters, and yeah, I'll just use that as a baseline. And as you see now, I added this is for the raised up bit for showing where the actual track is. However, it didn't quite work all that well for this, so I actually had to redo it all again. And this is me cutting out, well, putting it all the holes for where the switches will go. I did measure out about 5mm. However, there would have been some shrinkage due to just the nature of how things are with 3D printers, so I'll have to drill them out a little bit. Here we are, raising up the U track just so that it'll be a bit more pronounced than that lot. I decided to extend the entry track just so that that does go off the baseboard, and I did lower the raised track slightly so it's not too pronounced, and I also cut 2 gaps for where the wires are. This will be the ribbon cable for the larger gap and also the return power cable. This is the underside for where the switches are, marking out which one, where they'd live, and I recessed them basically to give a bit more orientation for when putting them all back in. And as you can see now, this is in Cura, which is the program which you use right before actually printing. It'll do the coding for the actual 3D printer, and this is basically working out what's the best settings for this. It'll be 20% hollow, so it's actually lighter than it would normally be if it was solid. At first I did think of using 0.06 layer accuracy, however that ended up being about 10 hours, as you can see here. At 0.15 and less infill, it took 2 hours and 39 minutes, so that's actually a lot more reasonable than 10 hours. So anyway, let's see the 3D printer in action, shall we? basically 2.5 hours that took me. Now let's clean it all up. And welcome back. I've finally finished the 3D print, which took, like I said earlier, about nearly 3 hours. And yeah, not too bad for my actual first 3D print using using one of the printers. I decided just to leave this clear because I really didn't want to paint, and plus it was looking like it was going to rain. And now it's all sunny, just my bloody luck. Excuse my language. Anyway, I have done some painting, mainly just to make it a bit easier to see the layout on here. But I have missed one little bit down here, but never mind. But yes, no, it does all work. I've tested it on my layout, and I'm quite pleased with it. So there's that. Will lead me to do some more 3D printing stuff. I was going to do, well, I did 3D print something for one of my other projects. Unfortunately, I did actually mistakenly picked the wrong thing to print off. This is actually something else, which I won't go into just yet. Not in this video anyway. But yes. So I did have to do a little bit of rewiring in the bottom because I put one of the switches the wrong way around, and I already glued it in by that point. There are some things that I would like to change on the design of this, and which is put the switches somewhat further apart, but oh well, a bit late for that. So here we are. Anyway, this has been James from Gosport Railworks, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So I'll see you again next time. Bye bye now.